Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about new cryptos in the market, COAI Coin, the native token of the Choimpora AI ecosystem. Over the past few weeks, COAI has caught the attention of investors across the crypto world with massive price swings, sudden spikes in trading volume, and a lot of debate about whether this project is the next big thing in AI-driven blockchain technology or just another speculative wave. In this detailed analysis, we'll break down COAI's current market performance, its latest price movements, how it compares with other major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and what makes it stand out or risky compared to other emerging AI tokens. Whether you're a short-term trader chasing momentum or a long-term investor trying to understand if COAI has lasting potential, this analysis will help you make a more informed decision. Let's start with the basics. COAI, short for Choimpora AI, is the native cryptocurrency of a blockchain ecosystem that aims to merge artificial intelligence with decentralized ownership. The goal of Choimpora AI is to build a co-created, co-owned, and community-driven network for AI models and agents, allowing developers and users to collaborate, share data, and earn rewards through tokenized incentives. The project describes itself as an AI-native blockchain, meaning it isn't just using AI as a marketing term but actually intends to integrate AI agents into its protocol for functions like decision-making, network optimization, and governance. The COAI token serves several purposes in this system. It is used for accessing AI services, rewarding contributors, staking, and voting on governance proposals. With a maximum supply of 1 billion tokens and around 196 million currently in circulation, COAI's tokenomics are designed to reward early adopters while gradually distributing ownership across a larger community over time. Now, let's talk about the current market snapshot for COAI. As of the latest data, COAI is trading at around 6.84 USD, reflecting a small daily decline of around 0.4%, but the story doesn't end there. During the same trading day, the token's high reached nearly 9.23, while the low dropped to about 4.17, showing an enormous volatility range. That's more than a 100% swing within 24 hours, something that tells you how unpredictable this token can be. In terms of trading volume, COAI has been seeing significant activity, with daily volumes ranging in tens of millions of dollars on some exchanges like Bitcoin, which recently listed the token. This listing alone brought a major surge in visibility and liquidity to COAI, pushing it into the spotlight of the broader AI crypto category. Its market cap, calculated based on circulating supply, places it around the mid-tier range of cryptocurrencies, roughly ranked around 124 among all listed tokens, though this fluctuates heavily as prices move. The most striking thing about COAI's performance has been its explosive growth in recent weeks. Some reports show that the coin's value surged by over 1,900% within just 7 days, far outpacing not only mainstream cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum but also other AI-related coins such as Singularity and AGIX, Render and Fetch. IFET. While this kind of meteoric rise can bring quick profits for early investors, it also signals a highly speculative phase where price movements are driven more by hype and momentum than by fundamentals. In contrast, major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin move slowly and steadily, usually within a few percentage points per week, and Ethereum tends to follow a more consistent, less volatile pattern. COAI's sudden jumps and corrections remind investors that while the potential returns are massive, the risks are equally high. When we compare COAI to the leading coins in the market, the differences become clearer. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, represents the gold standard of crypto assets. Its price is driven by macroeconomic trends, institutional adoption, and its fixed supply model. Ethereum, on the other hand, is the backbone of decentralized finance and smart contracts. Both of these projects have deep liquidity, regulatory awareness, and years of development behind them. COAI, by contrast, is still in its infancy. It's operating in a niche sector, AI-powered blockchain networks, which is gaining traction but still largely experimental. This means that while Bitcoin and Ethereum offer more stable long-term growth, COAI offers potentially higher short-term gains, albeit with higher volatility and uncertainty. Traders love this type of price action, but long-term investors should tread carefully. Now, let's look at COAI's comparison with other AI or infrastructure-related tokens. Within the rapidly expanding world of AI cryptocurrencies, several projects are competing for dominance. For example, Singularity and AGIX has established itself as a platform for decentralized AI marketplaces. Render focuses on distributed GPU rendering, and Fetch FET combines autonomous economic agents with blockchain infrastructure. COAI differentiates itself by emphasizing a community-owned AI creation model, meaning users can directly contribute to and own parts of AI networks through token incentives. However, it's worth noting that another token also shares the same ticker symbol COAI but belongs to a completely different project, COAI Agents, which trades around 0.8 with minimal trading volume. This name confusion has led to some investor misunderstandings, making it crucial for traders to verify that they are investing in Choimpora AIS COAI, not a different one. When evaluating COAI's strengths, there are a few standout positives. First, the project's focus on AI co-ownership is extremely timely. With the explosion of interest in artificial intelligence, projects that merge AI with blockchain are attracting investors who believe the next technological revolution will come from this intersection. COAI's token model allows users not just to invest but to participate in the AI ecosystem, which could drive real-world utility if adopted widely. Second, the listing on major exchanges like Bitcoin gives COAI much-needed liquidity and exposure. New listings often trigger large inflows of capital from traders looking for early opportunities. Third, the project's white paper outlines a clear structure for AI agents, network participation, and token governance elements that, if executed properly, could establish Choimpora AI as a legitimate player in the decentralized AI market. However, there are also several challenges and risks investors should consider. The biggest one is extreme volatility. Price swings of over 50% in a day are not unusual for COAI, which means traders need strict risk management strategies. Another concern is liquidity concentration. If most trading volume is happening on a single exchange like Bitcoin, it leaves the market vulnerable to manipulation and sudden crashes if liquidity dries up. There's also the issue of token confusion, as multiple projects use the same ticker symbol. Furthermore, while the project's roadmap and white paper sound promising, execution risk remains high. Building a functioning AI-native blockchain is no easy task, and if the team fails to deliver on milestones, investor confidence could collapse. Additionally, regulatory uncertainty around AI data usage and tokenized models could pose future risks, especially if governments start tightening laws around digital data ownership. Lastly, with 196 million tokens already in circulation and a billion total supply, future token unlock events could increase sell-side pressure, impacting price stability. When comparing COAI with Bitcoin or Ethereum, another key difference lies in market maturity. Bitcoin and Ethereum have gone through multiple bear and bull cycles, proving their resilience and ability to recover. They also have large communities, developer ecosystems, and institutional investors supporting them. COAI, on the other hand, is still in its early discovery phase, driven mainly by retail traders and short-term investors. While this means more rapid price action, it also means less structural support if sentiment shifts. Ethereum's DeFi and NFT ecosystems have billions of dollars in locked value. Bitcoin has mass adoption and institutional ETFs. COAI will need to develop real on-chain utility and partnerships to achieve similar credibility. From a technical analysis perspective, COAI's charts tell an interesting story. After the massive 1,900% surge, the token has been oscillating between support levels around 4 and resistance near 9.23. This wide trading range shows that the market is still uncertain about the fair value of the token. For short-term traders, this kind of movement can be profitable if timed correctly, but it's also risky because one sharp correction can wipe out gains instantly. Long-term investors might prefer to wait for consolidation or clearer signals of network adoption before committing large positions. The trading volume spikes also show speculative entry points. When volume rises sharply, it usually indicates trader interest, but if it drops suddenly, it might mark the start of a correction. Moving on to fundamental metrics, investors should monitor several key indicators for COAI's future outlook. First, keep an eye on the circulating versus total supply. As more tokens are released, dilution could affect price. Second, track exchange listings and liquidity pools. Broader listings often lead to price stability and higher volume. Third, watch for on-chain metrics such as the number of wallet holders, transaction activity, and developer contributions to the ecosystem. Fourth, upcoming partnership announcements or integrations could spark renewed investor interest. For instance, if Choimpora AI announces collaborations with AI labs or blockchain infrastructure providers, it could legitimize the project's position. Finally, understanding the tokenomics design, how staking rewards, incentives, and governance votes are distributed will help gauge the sustainability of its ecosystem. Now, let's discuss the broader picture, the AI and blockchain convergence trend. Over the past 2 years, artificial intelligence has exploded in popularity, with models like ChatGPT, Claude, and open-source AI tools reshaping industries. At the same time, blockchain technology is maturing, emphasizing decentralization, data ownership, and transparency. COAI's concept fits perfectly at this crossroads. If the world moves toward decentralized AI infrastructure where people can contribute computing power, data, or models and get rewarded, projects like COAI AI could see massive growth. However, competition will be fierce, and only those projects that combine real technology with robust communities will survive. For now, COAI seems to have captured early-stage enthusiasm, but whether it can sustain that momentum depends on real-world progress. In comparison with other emerging AI cryptos like FET, AGIX, and UND, COAI's performance has been more volatile but also more dramatic. Fetch, for example, focuses on autonomous agents for data exchange, while Render is all about GPU rendering. COAI's approach, combining AI model collaboration with token incentives, is unique but untested. While FET and UND have already secured partnerships and integrations, COAI still has to prove that its AI-native blockchain can deliver value beyond speculation. From an investment standpoint, COAI is like a high-risk startup stock, huge upside if the idea works, but potential for deep losses if it doesn't. Looking ahead, the short-term outlook for COAI will likely depend on broader crypto market sentiment and continued hype around AI narratives. If Bitcoin and Ethereum maintain stability and the overall crypto market remains bullish, speculative money could continue flowing into smaller AI tokens like COAI. On the other hand, if the market experiences a correction, COAI could see sharper declines due to its volatility. In the long term, much will depend on the COAI AI team's ability to deliver real utility, attract developers, and build partnerships with AI and Web3 companies. If they can transform their vision of community-owned AI into functioning products, COAI could become one of the standout projects in the AI blockchain sector. In conclusion, COAI Coin's current market position is both exciting and risky. It's a fast-rising token powered by one of the hottest trends in crypto AI integration and backed by an ambitious vision of decentralized co-created intelligence. Its recent surge shows investor enthusiasm, but the extreme volatility means timing and risk management are everything. When compared with blue-chip coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, COAI offers higher potential returns but at a fraction of their stability and credibility. When compared with other AI tokens like FET or AGIX, it stands out for its innovative ownership model but still needs to prove its execution capability. For investors, the best approach is to treat COAI as a speculative growth asset, something that could yield significant profits if the project succeeds, but also something that requires caution, diversification, and constant monitoring. So, what do you think about COAI Coin? Is it the next AI-powered crypto revolution or just another hype cycle waiting to cool off? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more crypto updates, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of crypto, knowledge and timing are your best allies. Trade smart, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.